Welcome to the King George V Football Complex, a new facility in Cosham that has been created to meet the sporting needs of Portsmouth and its residents. The facility has a mix of grass and state-of-the-art 3G pitches that service the needs of many clubs and leagues in the city. There is one full-size and one super-size 3G pitch which supports 12 five-a-side games, offering players lots of opportunities to meet and play. Alongside the 3G and grass pitches, the facility includes a pavilion which offers changing rooms, a cafe, meeting rooms and seating areas. This offers parents a great space to kick back and relax while their kids are out enjoying their football. Headed up by the Hampshire FA, the facility has been up and running since February 2024. Operations are well underway at the complex and many are very excited about what the facility is doing for the local community.
We have a strategic plan for every local authority, and in those plans we look at in terms of what the requirements are for facilities in terms of quality and quantity of pitches. And we knew that in Portsmouth, as an example, we needed something in the north and something in the south. So the Muddy Fields, which is currently under construction, which Pompey and Community will be running, and this was the site we identified in the north. And because of the challenges in Portsmouth in terms of trying to build anywhere, we knew there was empty grass space, so we had to kind of maximise what we could put here. Obviously, this is a park, it's used for events, so we couldn't just put artificial all across it. So we thought, let's actually put artificials along one side and I'll still leave plenty of grass space. They knew they had to replace the burnt out building, so well, rather than just replace it with another pavilion, let's put in the artificials and let's build a more of a community hub. We worked with a number of local clubs because they were in desperate need of facilities. So we've got a number of clubs who will train here Monday to Thursday and at weekends. This is very much a shared facility for clubs within Portsmouth who haven't really had access to this type of facility before. We have recreational football on a Monday night, we have walking football, and they've got obviously plans for leagues to still play fixtures here at the weekends for next season. Pompey Community will do some activities. We're linking in with Motivate to do some youth engagement in terms of doing some boxing on site. So it's not just going to be a football site, but it's very much working with the City Council to ensure that this is well used by the local community. It's early days, but positive feedback so far. We're pleased with the layout of the facility, and we've had a bit of a nice leading time because we got the site halfway through the season, but so it's been a bit of a period to try and test the operation of the site. But this one is very much in terms of providing a safe environment to play football in, really, because we've seen a massive growth in the game, particularly in youth and female football, and it should be played in a safe and secure environment, and that's kind of what this will provide. So rather than just playing on a muddy field, it's actually a quality environment so we can play the game in the right way, and it's encouraging people to be physically active. The grass pitches, obviously, you see, that's been cut today perfectly, so they're not up and running yet, but we'll be looking to get them up and running for next season, because obviously there always has been a key grass pitch site, so we're going to try and complement the artificial and the grass. With the grass, that we're going to look to do is kind of have 4 pitches up and running at any one time, and we can kind of rotate round. And because we'll get mobile goals, the configuration could change each year depending on what the needs are. So it's probably going to be more likely in terms of 11v11 on the grass, as it has been historically, really. There's a plan in terms of how the site is going to be run and how it could be developed. I think it's to encourage the development of the game. Actually, this can be a go-to place for young people to be in a safe environment, full stop, regardless of whether they just want to kick around or whether they want to play in a formal team. We want this to be a welcome environment, and so it's something that the Portsmouth area can think, actually, that's a really valuable facility for our community.
The King George V complex has offered a number of clubs in and around Portsmouth opportunities that were not open to them in the past. Numerous clubs now call the KGV complex home. One of these is Paulsgrove FC, who were the first team to play at the facility.
My name is Chaz. I'm Paulsgrove Youth Chairman and Under-17s Manager. We were one of the first sort of clubs to be here when it first opened. Having this complex has been a godsend, especially for a club that's got 22 teams. Difficult to train in the week. This is a state-of-the-art facility, so this is just a luxury surface to be playing on. That's perfect for us, literally not even a mile down the road. We'll still be using Paulsgrove playing fields because it's obviously our home ground as such, but we can sort of call this a second home. Since we've told our parents and obviously our coaches, since they initially come down here, they found it absolutely brilliant. They get on so well here, it's unbelievable. Anybody can use this if it's just pay and play, which my son comes down with a few of his mates. That's brilliant. Just to bring your kids down here, if you've obviously your dad or your mum, whatever, bring your kids down and a knockabout, it's brilliant for the community. I can't see why there'd be any faults, if I was honest.
Portsmouth is a football-mad city, and the way that the King George V football complex has been embraced reflects this. Over time, the facility aims to introduce football into the lives of more and more young people, while also giving older players the facilities to carry on playing. The facility is open 7 days a week, whatever the weather, and is welcoming to players of all abilities.